Well, I have a tip this week in relation to sales in your business and generating sales and what that's all about. In my experience over the years I've been running Satori Accounting, sales has always been about building relationships, and it's been about people to people and people buying from people. Um, I've had experience where different people are contacting us in relation to selling their products and services to Satori. And in a recent conversation, we had a cold call from someone looking to speak to me, tell me what they do, explain their services, and hopefully get us to sign up for a sort of membership. And I was chatting to the person on the call. They explained what they were doing. I was already aware of them, which I explained. And they kind of went through the whole sort of sales pitch end of things. Um, at that stage, I kind of wasn't ready, but it might be something we'd consider in the future. So I'm always honest. I don't want to waste people's time as well. So I would tell them that. Person continue with their sales pitch. I again sort of said to them, look, that's just not for us at the moment, but it might be something I do consider in the future. Contact me again in X number of months. Insisting that they wanted to come to the office sort of this week. And I said, look, it's not really possible. I've already got a full diary booked for this week. And what about the Friday? What about the Thursday? Continued down the avenue of sort of kicking the door in. At which point I said, look, I'm not going to be able to talk to you next week at all. I'm already fully booked. Just contact me in the future. And the guy said, no problem, and hung up the phone. Now, the lesson in that is that if sales is about building relationships, you've got to build the relationship. At the point in time you don't make a sale, that for me doesn't mean that the sale's over. This, in all honesty, is something I might have considered again in the future, but I was totally switched off by what happened on the phone call, that I might now not consider it because it's not a make or break sort of thing for us and our business or even for our clients. And that initial conversation has not helped to build a relationship for the future. So the message is, just because you're speaking to a potential customer now or a prospect or a lead and they're not going to buy at this point in time, there could be any number of reasons for that, but they may want to do that in the future. You need to keep the door open. You need to keep communicating, and you need to see if you can keep feeding them information that would be useful for them, so they can build loyalty and especially trust, and also just keep an open and polite communication channels. So just because someone says no, it may be for a month, 3 months, 12 months, or even 2 years. I've had leads or prospects of ours come back up to 2 years later. So always be aware of that. Your business should be an open book for sales, and never sort of cut the tie too quickly.